My name is Judit Szalipszki, and I chose a classical still life from the 17th century by Martin Boleyn de Stromme to reflect on. The installation creates the opportunity to engage with the central object on Boleyn's still life, the half-peeled lemon, from a contemporary perspective. The symbolic significance of citrus fruits on still lives is well known. The twisting peel not only serves to create a sense of perspective and the demonstration of painterly virtuosity, but it also may refer to wealth and indulgence due to the precious status of the fruit in the era. While, on the other hand, it can be seen as a call for moderation and the transience of life too. The sweetness of a piece of citrus is often followed by sourness or tartness. The history of citrus fruits has often been intertwined with hierarchies of power. Precarious labor conditions and exploitation, as well as revolts and protests, are a part of this narrative. The oral aspect of the work brings us closer to the conditions of contemporary orange production in southern Italy, rendering a somewhat bitter taste to the otherwise luscious fruit. While the glass jar might also evoke the aromatic environment of one-time orangeries that were home to citrus trees as a gesture of domesticating distant and exotic plants. The work explores the connotations of the tangy fruit while activating the senses of smelling and hearing. Placed between Boleyn's still life and Constantin Meunier's The Sower, Strange Fruit is concerned with the role of the agricultural worker and the ethical aspect of food production and consumption. A considerable part of orange pickers in the region around Calabria are migrants from North Africa reaching the shores at Lampedusa. Trying to find seasonal work after arrival, they are mostly undocumented, get paid under the table without proper contracts for very moderate wages, and have scarce access to health services and enough money for proper meals, with hardly any hope for a better life. Visitors are invited to perceive a scent called Valenciennes Pure, a recently developed natural alternative for the odor and flavoring of oranges created through fermentation. In case big multinational companies can further eliminate real oranges from carbonated sodas by switching them for new materials like Valenciennes Pure, can the implementation of these substances in the long run alter the local economy of a region heavily based on the production of a certain type of aliment? Do they have the potential to affect the condition of workers in an industry? How do we decide between the artificial and the real when substances extracted from fruits often contain traces of pesticides and can have a higher carbon or energy footprint than a lab-produced substitute? The installation also prompts the experiencer to speculate on these possible scenarios.